Papa, we also remember the day when you were retiring from State Bank of Hyderabad, and you shared your memories that of that day particularly. And as in army, also it is said that most who matters is the man behind the machine. So you handle the human resource also very beautifully, and it contributed to your success and the bank's success. So I want you to remember the day when you were retiring. How was the experience, and what were the feelings of the staff which worked under you?
Well, as I said right in the beginning, that any type of management is managing resources, and human resource also is limited, and getting out, best out of it is your uh, knack or trick or uh, style, or what. If you can succeed in that, getting the best out of them, then you are successful. If they are successful, then you are successful. So, of course, my style was not very good, could not be appreciated. Okay, if something is wrong, I was not happy. Once or twice I'll correct it and advise the person, do like this, and let us understand like this. And third time, if the same paper came back, I used to throw the file and say, let him collect the papers and all that. So, and let him remember that if I take something wrong again, or somebody takes, so they apply their mind before coming to me. So that was my daily style. Daily style means if during the day, if one or two persons came like that, they will meet with the same fate. There was no decision because I had no relations, and for me, all staff members were my members, and they had to contribute equally because they get paid equally, and they had to contribute equally to the bank performance. And bank performance is their performance. I remember, as rightly said by you, that on my day of farewell, as is usual, first thing is the people gather, and normally I can uh, take boast about it that normally on the farewell function, normally 30 to 40 to 50 persons will gather to give a send off to managing director even. I was myself surprised, and everybody else was surprised that the main hall at banking hall, very big hall at State Bank of Hyderabad Gun Foundry branch, was full. The mezzanine floors were full, and people were standing on the side lanes, and so much so that outside the hall, still uh, staff members were waiting just to watch who is the person who is retiring today. Then I jocularly said, so then everybody said something, something, something is a ritual that praising that he did this thing, he did this thing. Then, of course, the union leaders have to do their job. And then one of them said, uh, he used to lose temper and used to throw files and all that. Then, of course, I had to take a pinch of salt, and when everything is coming, so you cannot question and publicly on the dais. And on the dais, my managing director and other top officials were sitting. Then, in the end, I was asked to say some few words. Then I said, okay, enough has been said by everybody. Then there is no scope for me to say anything, and everything about me has been said, good, bad, or mediocre, whatever. No, still you have to say it's a ritual that you have to say. Then I took the opportunity, and taking the uh, see ox by the whatever saying is by the horn, and I stood up and said thank you very much, and I thought that I am not retiring today because so many good things were being said about the person who is retiring, which I knew I did not possess all the good qualities. But when I was where it was stated that I used to throw files, then I remember, yes, 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 I perhaps they are talking about me. That I am not giving you my defense, but why I did these things. So here comes the gist of my. I can't go to details of what I said. The gist of my what I said, my talk, what I spoke to these members of staff, 300, 400 gathering. Okay, look here, the moment, the day I was transferred in 1996, for 4 years I was there, in 2000 retired. So the day I retired from, I mean, I was posted to State Bank of Hyderabad from, I came from State Bank of Patiala. So the moment I landed here, so I studied the situation that I have landed in a gold mine. And I have to see, although Kolar gold field and other fields are also there, but I say my gold mine is my staff, and if they can produce gold and if they can produce good results, the bank will get the results, and the bank's results will not be mine. The bank's results will be bank's results because people like me will come and go, and the bank remains the same as at the same place. So, but I think all of you must be knowing that what is the process of uh, uh, digging or creating gold or gold ornaments. So, iron ore has to be dug, it has to be ground, it has to be filtered, it has to be gold has to be separated from rock, and then it has to be heated and then molten, and then it's uh, formed into bricks, and then it is to be molded into ornaments. Ornaments including that whether you want bangle, whether you want a necklace, whether you want a ring, whether you want a something headgear or something. Let us concentrate on headgear, the crown. Uh, Now you will know what is the uh, strenuous job of the goldsmith. He has to heat it, he has to hammer it, he has to chisel it, he has to drill it, he has to mold it here and bend it, and so that it becomes a wonderful crumb. And you are gold. I used all the tricks necessary for turning you into a best crown, and you have turned to the first bank for the in all the seven assets for the last 2 years, 3 years. And of course, that was, I'm proud to say that there was standing ovation. Of course, the same leaders who were speaking against me or giving that negative qualities, they themselves prompted, I could see from my corner of my eye, they had prompted everybody to stand up, clap. And for the first time, I felt sentimental and tears came to my eyes. I had never seen this thing. But then in all sincerity, if it is done in all sincerity, the results can be achieved. Then I said, okay, I knew that I have landed in gold field, and my gold field is your staff, and I can work only on staff, and how to mold them, how to sorry, how to make mold them to give the best results, and how to make them shine is my job. And uh, the as I was mentioning in my last talk, that the hidden power is God, whatever God, Allah, Ram, but he was always with me, and whatever sincere efforts were made, and he helped me, and everybody fell in line, and everybody enjoyed, and I also reaped in the process. The bank also flourished, so much so that I have still today a satisfaction that I have earned my livelihood. I have not gone to office just for the sake of office or just to increase the sort of enhance the uh, beauty of my cabin and sitting there with good dress and with good surrounding. Nothing. The even my steno after my retirement used to telephone me Sir, when you used to be sitting there, anybody and everybody will come and sit with him and ask him why he has called me and why, what is which are the papers inside with him, will he, what is his mood and all those things, and nobody will try to enter. No, nobody waits, just enters and they don't bother. So then I said, why? I never did anything. And they still, when I asked them, okay, why, my son told me, on the telephone, of course, when in Chandigarh. So he said, okay, they used to feel they are entering into a lion's den, and he will tear us apart if we give a wrong reply. So they have to come fully prepared, and their task was well laid out before them, and they should be fully prepared with the papers they have submitted to me, not just like a routine things. And this culture went on and on and on, and this is imbibed by everybody. Hopefully, after me, I am not in a position to monitor that also today. But I'm happy with the results, and everybody is happy. It is a record, and it's not my personal achievement. Yes, I said again the last word. I said, okay, I wanted to be you to be a crown and number one. So your staff is number one. And what is staff? The bank building is not number one. Staff is number one. And bank fan or bank counter is not number one. I am not number one. I'll come and go. But staff is number one. You have become number one. And then that is the identification and focus, to shift the focus on personal performance and getting the results. Getting results is the main job. And if you can do it, I think little can more be expected.